It's definitely time for a little vloggy. So I am here at the gym. I'm chilling in my car because I need to finish my drink before I can even go in there and even think about working out because I'm working out on my lunch break. Tell me that's not dedication or crashing out. I don't know. I'll take it. Whatever's going to give me the motivation to get in there and get in the gym. So, yeah, I'm going to sit in my car and finish this really quickly. Then I'm going to go in there and work out. And I want you guys to stay tuned because I have a lot to talk about. So, after this workout, I want to get into a little chit chat. I want to talk. So while I'm doing that, go ahead and grab your drinks, do your hair, do your makeup, whatever you need to do because we're going to be here for a while. I have some things to say. So in the meantime, let's go work out. name is Chandalyn and I create content centered around my glow up journey, and I want to bring you along with me. So if that's something that you're into, hit that subscribe button and let's talk about some stuff, because I've been thinking about boundaries a lot lately. A client was asking me to squeeze her in and I really did not have the time. And a part of me was like, how can I make this work? How can I make this work? And I simply couldn't. And I had to just say no. And I had to be okay with saying no. Sometimes I'm afraid of conflict. I hate to feel guilty and I want people's approval. I want to seem like I'm a really good hairstylist, but I simply could not do it without overextending myself and overexerting myself. And I felt good afterwards because I got a good response from her. Even if I didn't, I had to be proud of myself for setting a boundary and saying no. Saying no isn't easy, but sometimes we have to say no to others to say yes to ourselves. And if you're ever in a situation where you're like, I don't know, ask yourself this question. Is this yes for peace, or is this yes pressure? That question alone has saved me from overexertion and overextending myself. So ask yourself, is this yes for peace, or is this yes pressure? And if you feel pressure, the answer should be no. It's okay to set boundaries with the people in your life, from loved ones, from romantic relationships, friendships, with your children. It's okay to honor your peace because you're the one who has to deal with the consequences. Yeah, we hate disappointing people and letting people down, but after years of being a yes man, you realize that you're the one who has to pick yourself up off the floor. And how many times are you going to be able to do that? That's what shifted for me. I had to start telling friends, hey, no, I'm going to have to miss out tonight. Hey, no, I'm not going to be able to go because I don't really want to be uncomfortable. I have been in so many uncomfortable social situations because I didn't know how to say no. And then guess who had to recover from those uncomfortable situations? Me. And I beat myself up. So it takes me sometimes 2 days to recover after a social situation. I had to start setting boundaries so that I can meet my goals. I had to start setting boundaries so I can find peace. I had to start setting boundaries so that my finances could look different. And the moment I started respecting myself and my boundaries, all of those things started changing. And granted, there are still some areas in my life that I'm working on, and I'm working on setting those boundaries, but I will get there. Be patient with yourself. But you owe yourself some boundaries. And guess what? The people who love you and care for you and respect you, they will respect those boundaries too. And the people who can't respect them, they have to go anyway. It's just a matter of time. We're going to fall off anyway. And that's okay. It just leaves room and space for the people that actually love you and new people to come in and love you where you are. Once I started looking at it like that, I was more comfortable with setting those boundaries and being okay with letting people go who don't respect my boundaries, or creating space from the people who don't respect my boundaries. I stopped looking at it like I was being deprived, and started looking at it like I'm creating space and room for people who love me and respect me to be here. And that's such a good feeling, to know that you're doing something to support your future self. Boundaries are uncomfortable sometimes. It's hard to stand on business, but you owe it to yourself. And you'll see that the more you love and respect yourself, the easier it is to stand on business. The easier it is to respect your own boundaries. And people are going to love and respect you for that too. How is someone supposed to respect you if you don't respect yourself? If they see you teeter-tottering on your boundaries, oh, trust me, they will test those limits. They will, but it's up to you to love and respect yourself enough to stick to those boundaries and understand that the reward after all of that is your peace. And you deserve that, girl. During this glow up with all that work that we're doing, you deserve peace and happiness. I deserve peace and happiness. So I'm talking to myself right now also. I deserve peace and happiness, so I am going to stand on business. I am going to stand on those boundaries. I am going to continue to show up and honor my higher self. And I want that for you too. Remember that these boundaries are here for you, for your peace. So if it makes somebody uncomfortable, then they aren't supposed to be here in your space, anyways. Honor yourself. Remember that every no that you say to the world is a yes that you are saying to yourself. Every no that you are saying to the world is a yes that you are saying to yourself. So pick you and stand on those boundaries. Sometimes we forget how loud the world gets. The constant notifications, expectations, the pressure to say yes, even when our hearts whisper no. This trip is more than just a getaway, it's a boundary in motion, a line drawn gently but firmly between what drains us and what fills us up. As we head to Vegas, just us, windows down, music on, it's not about the city lights or the buzz of the strip. It's about taking a breath, giving ourselves permission to pause, to exist without obligation, to decompress, to be present, and to reconnect with joy. Boundaries aren't walls up, they're doors. They protect what matters most: our peace, our energy, our ability to love without resentment. I've learned that saying no to things that don't serve you isn't selfish, it's sacred. And saying yes to the adventure, to the laughter with someone you love, that's how you begin to heal. So, if you're watching this and feeling stretched too thin, I hope this reminds you you don't need to earn rest. You don't need to apologize for stepping away. Protect your peace like it's the most precious thing you have, because it is.